Hello, hello. We're back again with another bonus, and I feel the need to tell you a little story about what happened here. So in the late 80s, early 90s, when BMX was completely desolate and it seemed like there was 5 people riding in the UK, the backyard jams started happening down in Hastings in the very early 90s. And also at the same time, they started making their own videos, which later turned into the 70s videos. And around what was going on at that time, they filmed one a year basically for several years. And Mark Richards is the guy who I interview here. He's the guy that made all the real seminal ones that people look back on with fond memories of today. So yeah, we're going to cover a few of those videos. And in this one, we cover the first 3. So this is for the extra nerdy. And it's on YouTube only because we watched some of the video. So get involved. I don't really know much about your BMX past, so
okay.
Give us a quick history of your, like, where was you born, where was you raised, and like how did you get into BMX?
Pretty much. I mean, Bexhill grew up. I mean, I think lived other places when I was really young, but the main growing, from 6 onwards was Bexhill. Grew up there. Got into. How did I get into BMX? Oh man, it was. I remember we. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it. I think it was things like Kickstart on the TV. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know. We used to, on racing bikes, didn't have BMXs. This would have been late 70s.
Yeah, Evel Knievel Kickstart era.
Yeah. You used to go riding around the woods just on normal bikes. It was just a classic. Putting like ramps. There was a place in Bexhill which is now flats, but it used to be an old outdoor market that closed down. And of course, the stalls, you just drop one side and you've got a flat ramp, and there was ply everywhere. Okay. So we used to just go jump. You'd have a landing ramp and a takeoff. So there was a lot of that. Doing all that in Bexhill that would have been early 80s. This is before I had a BMX. I was doing it on this old bike. Those old ones with the metal brake. Didn't have brake cables. The actual
rod brakes. Yeah.
Rod brakes, that's it. And I was just doing it on that because I didn't have a bike. I just wanted to do jumps, this little crappy. And then people on racing bikes and people on grifters, bombers, it was that time, Yeah. And eventually first, I think I was coming back from school with some mates and they said, we're going to do a jump. There's this jump down the bottom of Kingdorfer Way, which is in Bexhill, right? So we were coming down and I just followed them. I didn't know what was going on and did this bloody jump. You know what I mean? It felt like I was about 20 foot in the air. I was realistically, it's probably I probably got about that off the ground, but that was it. That changed my life forever. You know what I mean? That feeling.
That was what, on like a racer or the rod.
Yeah, I think I was on a racer, or something. Yeah, it was on like a rally arena. And that was it really. Had to wait a long time before I got a rally burner BMX, but that was a great day. But anyway, just as I say, me and this old friend of mine, when we must have been about 8, used to go riding around what is now Sidley Woods. Yeah. With all the natural humps. It was a naturally formed thing before, it got completely turned into trails. Yeah. And just BMXing, just the local BMX gang around town. Ended up getting sponsored by the local bike shop, and we used to do demos with a few other people around.
Not Turner's.
No, that was Hastings. You see, that's Stu. Okay. Stu was Team Turner's. I was Team Cycleland.
Okay.
So same sort of thing. Stu and his brother and Matt Emmons were doing demos in the Hastings side of things. We were covering the next town along.
Oh, excellent.
So this was all sort of just BMXing free. It was just that time. Kellogg's on the telly. As it got into the mid 80s.
So, what did they have their own quarter pipe? That shop.
What's that?
That shop, did it have its own quarter pipe or trick ramp or something?
What, Stewart's?
No, the one you was riding for.
We had a trick ramp. It was all coaster brakes. 1 art.
Yeah.
The old
Wiltons and stuff. Yeah.
One hand, 1 foot, real swing around with the coaster brake and all that, and hand plant kick turns and all that.
All right.
Oh, Craig Campbell's. But they were great times. I mean, I was young then, man. You know, and it wasn't. It's quite funny actually, because in the 70s, used to go riding around Sydney Woods. It was like, must have been early 80s. This is, I can't remember if BMX track was built then, but actually it would have been before that. And then a bunch of us were sitting around there all going, there's nowhere we want someone new to ride. I went, well, I know this woods up Sidley. And I took people up there, and look what that's become. It's mad, isn't it?
What? That's what the track is?
No, you know, the Sidley Woods. The trails is, yeah.
Oh, that's the trails. Sorry.
I took our gang up there, and they're all like, oh, Mark's just talking shit. You know what I mean? But we got up there, and actually, this is pretty good. You know,
so that was like a known spot before you got there, or no?
It's only because a friend of mine lived in Sidley, and we used to go riding our racing bikes in the 70s around it. And now it's become, look at it now, it's like an insane trail. Official.
Yeah, official.
And that's mad, you know. Spot. Who would have thought? You know, I was also there in Bexhill when we went to the council for the. We were just one day going, we want a BMX track. Just took me and my mates. You know, we want a BMX track, and how do we get one? So we just went to the. We're like, I can't remember where we went now. That was it. We went to Bexhill Observer. We went to the papers.
Oh, you went to the paper?
We went to the local paper in Bexhill. We want a BMX track, and this guy was loving it, and he actually got us into the council.
Oh,
with this guy, Ivor Brampton, and he kind of like loved it, and you know, and he ended up with a BMX track, and now it's still been all revamped. You've seen it, haven't you?
Same again, yeah. Same thing happened there, isn't it?
Like, it's like ruling it, you know, running it all or whatever. Well, you know. The jump club and all that.
The man behind it, Oh, amazing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I didn't know you was that deep. Yeah, you went that deep.
It's so mad to think back. There was a picture I saw in the paper with the local councillor, you know, that wanted a BMX track.
Oh, damn.
And we got it. We eventually got it. We had to all mums and dads were helping put the tyres in around the edges, and it's a real. It was sketchy at first, but I mean, it's just mad. You know, it just came together from this little silly thing in our minds one day. They're going, we should try and get a BMX track, because that was the thing then, wasn't it? Racing was
totally. Yeah, we did the same thing where we was. Everyone was like hassling the council for tracks.
BMX tracks wasn't skate parks. BMX
no
tracks.
No skate parks, no quarter pipes. It was just like tracks, because that's all we'd seen that we hadn't ridden.
Because we all wanted to race. We all raced back then, like Keith did. You know, he was that little bit younger than me. And we all raced, but obviously in the year or two after that, it all became about the freestyle. Yeah,
totally. Yeah,
that was all we wanted to do, man. That was, you know, trick ramps, quarter pipes. Didn't look back. Didn't want to do racing no more.
who had the early quarter pipe where you was?
Fucking hell. There was a couple of friends. Oh my God, this is mad. I'm trying to think now. Simon Carey, which is Liz Carey, who knows Keith really well. You probably remember her from the old backyard jams. You know, she was always around that with the doolies and all that. Her brother used to have a half pipe. He had quarter pipes in his back garden, but you had to get in there. You had to be in with the in crowd. It's hard to get in. He was, you know, I think I only rode those ramps once, you know. Yeah. And he eventually built it into a half pipe. Then he gave up, and it got demolished. But and then another friend built a quarter pipe, proper old school, you know, flipping thing with a platform, and that was pretty amazing. But there was just where he had it in his mum and dad's driveway, there was no run up.
Oh, right.
But it was just those early quarter pipes, just mad. I mean, Stuart had one over at Hastings Way at the Team Turners ramp.
Yeah, I've seen it. There was a clip of that. I think that ramp on Hot Banana Grind.
Yeah, there will be, and it appeared later on, I think, in the anthology video or wherever.
Oh, okay.
Or the Wonders, you know, when we were digging out some Roots clips. Yeah, Stu had some funny, you know, the classic quarter pipes of the day.
Everyone had them. Yeah. So, how did you end up like? Did you dwindle out of BMX after a while? Get into like the skate boom.
86 came around. Okay. No, it was 85. That was 85. Me and a mate who were both BMXing all the time. We started skating. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think we'd seen. I don't know if Action Bike was crossing over to skating. It might have done a little bit.
It was, it was.
by that time it wasn't rad yet, but you know, it's still called action. But I think they were just putting little bits here and there, not much, you know, maybe a page or two for skating.
Yeah.
And we got sort of interesting. We got these little, we had this little, you know, banana type boards we were messing about, and then we ended up getting some, like, you know, remember the Veriflex wired.
Yeah, that's it.
Boards, those
High
sort
or something. One of them.
And
yeah.
we were BMXing and skating at the same time, and we were just getting more into skating. And we were like, you know what? I think I'm just going to knock the BMX on the head here and get into skating a bit more. And that bloody, I mean, I did get back into BMX again. You probably there's clips.
I remember.
In whole banana grind because I started hanging out with Stu and everyone years later. I got might help yourself. You get back into BMX, don't you? I was doing both again, but skating was the. Yeah, I really went full on into skating, for the next sort of 20 years.
I remember that. It looked so much better than BMX at that point in time. BMX was
it was completely, it was just, it was so cool. You know,
totally.
You know, the first Pal Peralta videos were coming out about mid-80s. And that was it. I saw Future Primitive, and I nearly shit myself. I was just I'd had a religious experience, you know. It was like that.
A new universe, it was like totally new thing.
Think of the opening of Future Primitive, the opening of that video. You see, I've never seen anyone apart from photos doing skating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that
opening as well.
Introduction of Future Primitive, you see, it ends with Tony Hawk doing a 720. I didn't even see anyone do a 540. I'm seeing it all in. I'm taking all that in. That 2 minutes opening clip, and I'm seeing everything. You know,
excellent.
like
where did you see that?
My brain's just like exploding.
Whereabouts did you watch that? Did someone buy it, or you see it in a shop?
Eastbourne BMX, was this classic BMX. It was the only BMX shop around our area in the 80s. It was it's next town along from Bexhill. Eastbourne BMX. They were classic. They brought Eddie Fiola over, man. Met him there. It was great back in the 80s. And anyway, they used to rent. They get videos because once BMX skating started coming in, they started stocking skateboards and stuff. You know, they had videos they started renting them out, and they had these skate videos. They had a few, but mainly it was Future Primitive. But they only had it on Betamax, so we rented it, and we had to hunt around for someone who had a Betamax. Guy up the road. He wasn't even skating, but we just said, we've got to watch this video. We've got to watch it.
Oh, excellent.
And we talked him into letting us come in when his parents are out and watching this video. We say, it's madness when you think about it.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you do when you're a kid, though, isn't it? You just, you've got this thing and you're going to make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you discover? Did you discover was Backyard the shop before the ramp, or was the ramp first? You know, the half pipe.
Oh my God! There you put me on the spot. Hold on a minute. The ramp was first. No.
Oh, the ramp was before the shop.
No. Yes.
The ramp was before,
it was
the other way around.
Blue ramp, the big one. Before the shop, I think.
It was wood at first.
No, you know what? Actually, they're about the same time. The ramp went up in '89, and that's when Backyard opened.
Yeah.
So I think it must have been at the same time. The second ramp, you know, the MIDI, the one that Jerry was killing it or blasting in '91. Stuart pretty much paid for that, I think, and that was definitely after the shop was there. So that was a couple of years later. But the shop,
that was 1990. I think that was
89.
Or no, 91 maybe.
Because I remember Stu ringing me up. I hadn't seen Stu in a while because I've been off doing my own thing, and he'd been in America for a while. And I got a call saying, "Mark, I'm opening a BMX shop opposite the pier." And so that would have been.
That was '89.
Summer would have been summer '89.
Yeah.
So I think So he must have opened the shop. Must have been about July August, September. Must have opened Backyard in '89. Yeah.
All right. Oh wow.
So I think the ramp was happening already, and then Backyard just opened. I'm thinking, but it's hard to remember. I never thought about that for years. Christ.
Yeah. No. Just looking at the old pictures and the old ads, I just wondered that. Yeah. So how did you? So I assume you was hanging out at the shop and the ramp. What was what was the video and photography thing? Had you done that before, or?
Right. Okay. Let me go back to '86. Yeah. when I was
Yeah.
started skating, I remember a friend of ours had real rich parents. Really, they were well off, man. And his dad was all into editing. He had video cameras. This is really, like when it cost a fortune,
Yeah.
And his older brother came down with one of their video cameras and filmed us skating when we first started, which is pretty mad. And then I kind of got interested. I got a copy of the tape, on VHS, and it was just mad. It just intrigued me. And then we started going out. Like a lot of youth clubs at the time did. They have ramps inside a,
Yeah.
in the gym,
in the hall. Yeah.
Yeah, like YMCA's did it, So you'd have ramps, you go and either skate or BMX in there. And there was one in Hastings up all the Zodiac Centre, and they had one of the old quarter pipe and a trick ramp from the old days, and they did a sort of skate BMX evening. And once we heard about that in Bexhill, that's how I met all the Hastings guys, because we heard about this, and we came over on, I think it was Wednesday nights for about 3 hours in the evening. They did it, and that's how we sort of met them guys. And
all right,
because it was a youth club, they had access to video cameras.
All right,
yeah, and we weren't allowed to take it out, but they'd let us use the camera in there when we were there. So I started filming. So we were filming each other, and then I could take the tape home. And that's when I sort of first had a go at editing. I realised I had a Betamax in my room that I got cheap, and then I had my mum's the rented VHS, and I started editing clips over from, figuring out how to plug them in, like creating wires.
So you're like, what are you, 16 or something at this point?
15, 16 I would have been, yeah.
16, fucking hell.
16. So I start, it's like, I couldn't believe it when I figured out I could actually run another audio source into a thing and put music on it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? And it was like record and pause. It was just sketchy as, it was just so sketchy.
Yeah.
But I was able to edit, that's when I did my first sort of 10-minute skateboard video in, 87.
Oh, wow. I did. Okay. So I didn't know that. Yeah. So
I did skate videos before the BMX ones. Yeah.
All right.
And it's just funny. It just all sort of came along. And then when Stu opened the shop, we were filming skate vids already. Then, we just carried on when we could. Someone always had a camera. Someone's dad always had a camera or something, but generally you had to rent them. Anyway, I think it was November, December when the first year of Backyard, when the shop was there. And Stu rented out a video camera because, only one of us had money.
Yeah.
not much of it, but just got a call. He goes, Mark, we got a video camera. We're going to make a video. We're going to film us riding. And that was it, really. He had the video camera for a week, and we shot all that stuff, apart from a few clips we got off other people from earlier in the year.
That's what it looked like. A little bit was filmed in the summer. And
that was filmed. I can't remember who filmed that. Stu would know. I can't remember who it was now who filmed those bits, but they gave Stu a tape of it, had some BMX track stuff. And did it? I can't remember now. Oh, yeah,
it had,
for the right.
It had stuff of Dooley at Slough. Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, yes. I think it's Keith that given me that footage. Oh, well, that might have been Stu was there. Might have filmed that actually. I think that was them with the camera again. That all happened around that time. So it's like you had a camera for a week, and then you had to film everything.
So who edited it? It's your music, isn't it? I was watching it. I was like, "This is definitely Mark's music."
Yeah, that was not Stu. Yeah, me and Stu edited that video, and I just found music that I happened to have there and put on it. And of course, I was all into punk rock completely.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
There's some good music in there, isn't there? There's things like Subhumans and stuff on there, isn't there?
Yeah, totally. One of the songs was used in a later video that you've made as well. It was.
Which one was it?
Subhumans. It was Subhumans, Dooley section in one of the other videos.
Yeah, I can't remember the music. I know. I did watch the other day when I was trying to tell you where it was hidden on the box set.
Yeah,
and I did watch a little bit of it when I opened up that hidden menu, and I was just like, put it on. I was just like, oh man, the quality is so ropey.
Yeah,
But
what do you
funny seeing my
expect?
old bedroom at my mum's. That's that first room we walk into.
Okay, I wondered. I was going to ask you where that was. Let me get it up. Hold
That's
up.
my old bedroom at my
got it
mum's.
here.
That's in Bexhill, yeah. And we'd been sort of street riding around Bexhill, and I was just like, oh, it's funny seeing that again, because that was just us coming in. That was all random. We'd just all been out all together because we had the camera, all filming. Been to Bottle Alley, been to Bexhill, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Bottle Alley. That was the other place. Let
Yeah.
me get some of this up. Hold up. We can show it.
Yeah, get your info up. Oh, you
Yeah. Who showed the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Whose idea was that?
I just put the record on. That was because that's, you know what that is, don't you?
Is it off the Sex Pistols thing?
No, that's Crass.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know who that was. So this is your old bedroom,
Merry
yeah?
Christmas. They did a joke, a sort of spoof Christmas song. There's Rob Crouch or Rob James.
Oh
is
yeah,
his
yeah.
name
I
now.
didn't even recognise him. Yeah.
Keith Dooley, and look at that jumper. Matt Emmons, who was the co-owner of Backyard.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Stu.
I wondered where this was. I thought this was your old flat.
No, this is Bexhill, my bedroom at my mum's.
Well, you've got some good posters on the walls there, mate.
I have, haven't I? I wish I still had them. They're pretty worth a fortune. Dave Bishop there with hair.
Yeah,
all
I
of
see
us
that
with hair,
earlier,
actually.
yeah.
What am I talking about?
All right. Let me get to because there were some clips that I wanted to. Oh, this was the alley, yeah.
I didn't know you were going to be playing some of this. This is great.
Yeah. This.
Look at Phil.
There's Phil.
That's Dan Brown. Do you see that?
And there was
sitting on the bench. Dan Brown, also with
that's down on the right, yeah.
Yep, down in the purple, Gary Cumber in the black, and Neil Brady in the middle in the red.
Oh yeah, I can see it's Dan now. Yeah, no, you've pointed him out.
Yeah, I know. He's so young. This is 89. This is. Oh,
there you go. That's a clip.
Taking more rides. Look at the bash guard on that.
These are state-of-the-art clips for 1989. You know.
Oh man, this is epic stuff. He's throwing it down. Bottle Alley's. Look, it's yellow.
Is that still there? It was still there up until a while ago, wasn't it?
Bottle Alley's still there, yeah.
Oh, it's still there.
Hasn't changed. The only thing missing is those benches are sitting on a gone. That's it. Everything else is the same. It's been repainted. Okay. I don't know what happened to Neil Brady. This guy talking now, I have no idea. One of those local skaters. Oh, look at this. This is a real trick. It's mad to think that was the thing you dreamt of being able to do after watching Kellogg's, isn't it? That Wilton lay down or whatever you called it. It's mad, isn't it? These days you've got to do like a triple front flip. God knows what, haven't you? No. And I just laid my bike on the floor and stood on it. People going crazy, man. People going crazy.
So then let me just fast forward this and get to the
you got it. You please do. Oh, that was me.
That's actually, this is what I watched as well. I thought was cool, which was like a old street session where you can't see much.
Like, those rock and rolls.
There you go. So that was a new trick back then. Yeah,
that was hot property.
Rock,
look at that old dirty old punk.
That's you, is it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Back in the punk days, he's got the camo jacket with the conflict bloody logo on it. Look at this, I might even get a little 360 off here.
Oh man, shredding.
That's not bad, is it?
It's good. There's a little section as well where you guys are sessioning this little spot, which looks fun. Where's that?
Yes. God, look at that.
I think I saw a sign earlier and it said Tiffany's or something.
That was around the back. That's on the industrial estate in Bexhill.
Okay.
Around I can't remember the road, but that man learnt wall rides that night. Fucking hell. I was like 18 here, I think.
Heavy punk aesthetic there, mate.
Look at that, I know. Keith Dooley.
So who else filmed?
We all were. Those stairs are pretty gnarly now.
I saw that earlier, but I couldn't work out whether he jumped them or not.
Yeah, he just jumped down the stairs, Stu. Yeah, that was... that's the Bexhill underpass by the dual carriageway. Those stairs are gnarly because you land on a hill. The pavement kind of goes up at the...
Oh, rough.
I don't think anyone's done them since. Yeah, it's pretty mad for back then, actually.
And then let's skip to the.
See, no, this video, this was just for us, you know.
Oh, it weren't for sale.
No, well,
it's not been sold through the shop, no.
No, this was just done for us, and everyone saw it.
Oh,
you
wow,
know,
I didn't know that.
I think we sent a copy. We sent a copy to Mark Noble, you know, at Ride.
Okay.
You know, and he was loving it. I
assumed it was sold through Backyard, but maybe not.
No, we never sold it. I don't think anyone would have given their money for this. But to be honest, that's just pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like,
yeah, this is when the ramp was brand. This is when the ramp was brand new.
Yeah, man.
Christ.
This is like when it was in RAD. This kind of era, he's got the same.
Yeah,
bike,
oh yeah, no,
the same.
Literally. Shoes on the same bike and everything that he was in the photos in Rad magazine. This would be like a month after that happened. The Rad came down and the ramp opening. You know, this is really. Look at that ramp, man! Epic. Yeah, so Backyard was here then. Yeah, definitely. So it's literally you could nip up the road and it was right. Just ramp was right behind the shop.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so easy getting back to the shop, still downhill. But this is, man, it's so funny thinking about this. You know, the opening bit where the titles come up.
Yeah.
Of this video, you know, Stu had drawn them.
I know, I traced them.
Yeah.
I did a thing on BMX videos for the magazine I just made, and I traced the logo to put in there, yeah.
You did,
and it's just, you can see it's just drawn. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, literally. There was no planning. Stu just drew it, and then we taped it to the wall. And filmed it. It's like I watch it now, and it feels like I filmed it for about 5 minutes. I needed 1 second, and then we're like watching it, going, "Oh, we should set fire to it."
Yeah, that's it. I was going to say,
and it was the spur of the moment. So I got my lighter out, and I'm just setting fire to it right there and then. It's like, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's great. I don't even cut the sound out. Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, and that opening music's Crass's spoofs, like all their songs done on a keyboard. Like
okay. Christmas song. I wonder what that was, yeah.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
And that's Phil, right? And I can see John Mayborn.
Yeah, Phil.
He's on the platform.
John Mayborn.
I remember that name, yeah.
These were the local shredders at the time, yeah. John Mayborn, you know, this is the whole gang, really. Phil, John, Stu, Rob, and all that. And these are all the BMXers, you know, and all the skaters, us lot as skating, as what, you know, where we'd all just be hanging out together.
Yeah. Was this, at this point in time, BMX was absolutely smashed to bits? It was nothing left,
there was no, there? This was, yeah, there was, BMX was well and truly done.
It was done.
It's kind of funny, really, because, you know, but it was there, but then, you know, there was just enough keeping it alive, you know. Like you look at,
you know, no, this is what it needed. This is what it needed to reinvent itself. Let me
exactly.
So then we go into Backyard, the shop. Let's get in there.
It's so mad because the master copy of this video was on Betamax, so I copied it off onto a VHS tape in long play, and of course I haven't got the master. That's why it's such ropey quality. But I restored it as much as I could when I was remastering them all. But it's just,
it's not,
it kind of adds to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, not all the clips are that bad, really.
No. I mean, actually, watching it now, it's better than I remember.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny. But the thing is, nowadays, people try to make their videos look like this. I was trying to make them look posh and polished, and now everyone's going, "Oh, let's put all the tape stuff on it." Oh, a bit of early Backyard footage here. This guy here, Dan, I think his name was Dan. The guy just then. He was a great guy, but he died, unfortunately. He was quite young.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but he was so funny. Look at this. I believe this was a New Year's Eve party they're all going to. Fancy dress.
Oh,
so this would have been New Year's Eve going into 1990. This would have been, yeah. So all this was shot 89. I must have edited it in January 90. Yeah. Look at the old shot, man. It's wild.
Yeah, man, it looks cool. Like I remember it like leveled up, didn't it? There was a level and then it went downstairs and then downstairs again.
The downstairs where all the skate and BMX was.
Oh, this made me laugh. It's like old footage in a video from 1989. It's fucking brilliant.
It's crazy, isn't it? That's how long we've been doing it, man. This is all Stu's old footage from '84. Look at that quarter pipe, man. The kink in that quarter pipe.
Yeah, this is. I like this stuff.
It's great though, isn't it? You know, I mean, look at that. If only they'd known what people would be doing on a BMX these days. Christ.
Rom.
TVAM.
Oh, was that TVAM? That was Rom, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was just on Stu's tape.
Bit scrambling.
This was just.
Let's go forward.
This was a friend of Stu's just scrambling around on his tape, and do you know what? The reason it's been put in there is because it made us laugh so much because this guy scrambling around to Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting by Elton John. I used to be in tears, you know. It was a bit of an in-joke, you know.
And then hold up, let me get because I've got another.
You can tell the ramp's looking a bit sorry now, isn't it?
Yeah.
No one can get any air out of it because the wood's so slow. This was before it got metalled.
Okay. And then we've got like something that I'd seen in a mag before. It's a bit street, yeah. Here you go. Who's rapping?
This is off. We took this off one of Eddie Romain's videos.
Oh, okay.
We just stole
Aggro
it.
Fighting or Kung Fu Riding or whatever that one was called.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
this one.
That's the one.
Larry's ramp. Larry D's ramp.
That's Larry D is Stuart.
Oh, okay. Because this was in I think an old invert.
That's right.
Mag.
When Noble came down, did the whole thing. Yeah. This was
and John
originally
and Stu were in it.
I've got some. Originally, Stuart's ramp was 8 foot wide. It was terrible. And loads of flat bottom, and then this was it was rebuilt to look like this. That's how I met Stu, because he put an advert in Turner's window saying I've got a half off in my back garden and I haven't got any friends.
Oh really?
No, not in those words, but basically.
Yeah, but like that sort of.
Would anyone like to come and ride my ramp with me?
We've got a ramp, but no participants.
Yeah, because he lives in Hawkhurst, which was the middle of nowhere, you know, in the sticks, like, you know. So he put a little advert saying, "Come and ride my ramp. You know, I'll pick you up from the station," and we all kind of jumped on it, really, and that's how we all met.
Wow.
And would have been '87, I think, as well. Yeah. So I was skating full on there, very, you know.
Shredded.
Look at Stu go.
Powerful.
He's a shredder, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But this ramp was great going to. It was great. This is his parents' house. I mean, cool parents, eh?
Yeah, man.
Can I stick a half pipe in the back garden?
Where's Hawkhurst then in relation to Hastings?
It's about.
What side is it to?
About half an hour. If you're heading out of Hastings towards London direction, about half an hour from Hastings, I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got a Hurst Green area, sort of right past Roberts Bridge. I don't know if that makes any sense.
All right, yeah, I know. So it's coming back up, yeah.
Yeah. Coming back, yeah, that's right. But anyway, Larry, basically, Stuart and his brother, Harvey, they had nicknames for each other when they were kids. Harvey used to call Stuart Larry, and Stuart used to call Harvey Wilf. So that was their nicknames. That's why Larry D's ramp. Yeah, it's my old bedroom again. I don't know why we did a random Skips advert in this, but you know, it's the 80s, man.
Yeah, man, we're young kids. That's what you just, you know.
We're just fucking around. Yeah,
yeah.
Man, look at that Elvira poster on the wall. That's pretty cool. Man, those curtains. I had an asteroids machine in my bedroom.
No way.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
That is fucking cool. What's that Arsenal Cup?
Arsenal Cup. Look at that Betamax video. You see that video in pieces? This is what I was editing on.
It's a floppy disk there, isn't there?
Yeah. That's how I did the titles on some of my late videos. It's Amiga graphics.
You
get ports on that Betamax with the front taken off it. Bloody hell. But when I was doing videos, I was literally, splicing things together. I was like soldering bits of bloody wire together so I could make a special lead to connect audio to something. Kids don't know how lucky they got it these days.
Proper,
so easy to make a video now.
Really doing it, yeah.
You had to be
let me show you
dedicated to make a video back then.
This was the clip of the day, I reckon. Look.
Let's have a look. What we got? Just the drop in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a gnarly move.
Yeah, man. That's a big ramp as well. Back then, that was like cutting edge.
Yeah, that's a 10-foot ramp. I mean, that's how gnarly it is. He did it 3 times.
I thought you just showed the same one 3 times.
We did. Yeah. We did. Yeah, I was joking.
All right.
And then that's how much it blew us away. This is when Keith was
this is cool.
King of Dirt, man. Yeah. I think this is when things got pretty cool with the dirt jumping because the races.
It, yeah. This is the very beginning.
Yeah.
89.
Yeah. Because you'd have the race meeting and then you'd have a jumping comp afterwards. And this is what got the freestylers going to the race meetings for the jump thing at the end.
Yeah.
And Keith was bloody good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Here comes Stu. You'll see what a freestyle looks like doing a dirt jump.
Yeah, man, look at that.
Man, yeah, Keith was bloody. It's mad, It's so funny. Remember Keith trying bus drivers, back in it, and it's just like
when they were fresh out. I remember that as well.
Yeah, and they were tough, man. And it just freaks me out how simple they are now. People, it's just how
people can do them like in a hop.
Yeah,
doubles in a hop,
and it's like he'd be killing himself. Slam sections, man.
And this is the slam section.
That's a good one.
So this has got the Zodiac Centre?
Yeah.
This has got a small clip of someone trying a 540. Yeah. It's a bit
John.
out.
How low could that have been?
Yeah.
John, I saw John could do 540s. He before this, 2 years before, he was doing them about 4 foot out at Zodiac. We had to put the 2 quarter pipes together there.
Yeah, he's a couple of feet out. He barrels one, but
yeah, but no, he was pulling them. It was just insane. Like really early on when they were a big deal. He was nuts, man.
What happened to him then? Do you know?
Oh, he's still about. I saw he turned up at some of the boilie jams, I think.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Keith Vanderroel in it. Look at that. Oh, man. It's a pretty weak slam section, really, though, isn't it? No one's jumping down like 30-foot sets of steps in this.
He didn't need to at that point.
No. Unheard of.
Being on a bike was an achievement, So I think what is it?
This has got to be done, hasn't it?
Right. 30.
Yeah, it's just a bit silly now.
I've got a marker for it here, yeah.
Cool.
Let's go. Right. It's around here somewhere.
What we got? Oh, yeah. Look, that's Zodiac Centre, yeah.
Scooter action.
Scooter slam's great, but you can't see it. Boosh.
Was that bounce back? Is that Keith? Yeah. I think that's on a later video.
Keith, yeah, doing on a what is a CW scooter? That's how to roll. That's Phil. I think Phil that wasn't it? When he first tried to learn rollins.
Okay, he's just rolling in.
Yeah, just tried to learn rollins, which was a bit wild on a 10-foot ramp back then.
Whoop. So, you rented a camera to film this? The end. There we go.
Yeah. Yep. Stuart. God, thank God for that. Stuart rented the camera. Yeah. Mad, isn't it? Because we had no one had a camera then. They cost a fortune.
Yeah. No, that's what I wondered. I wondered how it was filmed and how.
Yeah. I didn't own a video camera for donkey's years. I was just borrowing whenever I could. When you want to do something that badly, you find a way.
Yeah. So as you move on, we get to a dirty weekend in Southsea, which was the next one. You don't know what happened to like filming the backyard jam, the first one.
I don't know. We never. It just didn't. It wasn't in our mind then.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I don't think I was hanging around a vast amount with the mod. I came to that jam.
The vert ramp was blue, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm on the platform with footage, but we just didn't think about filming it. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I remember talking to Stu about, because we did it's actually we did the King of Concrete video after the Backyard Jam one.
That's right, yeah.
The Backyard Jam 92 videos first, and it was because of that, and that came out so well at the time that E-Frame got Jeff Catlow, his dad. He got in touch with us. Go, we want one. We want a video of our event.
Oh, okay. So Southsea, of course, because Southsea was later on in the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that bit Backyard Jam was May.
That's right. Yeah,
and Southsea sort of like August, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So that was actually, I didn't think it was that way around, but of course it's that way around.
Yeah, no, of course we did that one first. Yeah, it was on the back of the Backyard video that Jeff asked for if we could come and make a video, the same thing, but based on Southsea. And of course we were like, what the hell, man? Let's do it.
So Shameless was Sihan, was it?
Yeah. Basically me and him did this video together pretty much. Yeah. And we used. This guy. This is like.
There's your man.
This is almost like we're in America here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, New York City in the 80s. And you got Dennis McCoy there.
Fucking cool.
Even if a man wants to do something wrong.
I don't know what this guy was on.
So I'm guessing it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
I think your camera's set
that's
backwards.
right.
Yeah. Okay, so
the clock's
it's 4
the wrong way round. Yeah, I didn't realise it was set to 24 hours, but it is. Yes, it is the correct time. But
and whose was the camera? Did you buy this camera, or are you still renting?
This Sihan bought a camera.
Oh, okay.
And this was his camera. He didn't come on this, but I managed to get. So you've got to let me take the camera.
Man, I'm surprised he let you take the camera. Let me get to the intro here.
These things weren't cheap.
No,
he did it on. This actually looks pretty good. This video, I mean, quality-wise.
This is good, man. This is a big step up from the last one.
Completely.
So Sai would have done that artwork, I guess.
Well, yeah. He did all the drawings for that. Yeah. We're moving. Yeah, this is so much better, isn't it? But then I've done a couple of skate videos in between.
Oh, okay.
So I'd honed my skills on the filming and everything with the skateboard videos.
Yeah, this is
not
a
local
whole
scene ones. Nothing. I didn't film that. I can't remember who filmed all this.
No, because I noticed there was two camera angles on some of the Bex Hill stuff.
Yes, because how did we do that? Oh, that never gets old. Oh, DMC.
But this is. Look at it. Look, it's just flowing like.
When what?
This was all done on Amiga all those times.
Production is high.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Clive.
Clive Goslin.
Yeah. Not crack.
That's Will Smith or Smythe, whatever you pronounce.
Next to him,
right on that. Just there, you just saw his hair fly past.
Yeah.
I remember Mad Dog kind of like chuckling at this guy. It was so conformed, with the titles coming up. And I think he was a bit like, close but no cigar, guys.
Okay. Because he wasn't at this one. This was Fuzzy and Dennis, wasn't it? Yeah, this Fuzzy.
That's right.
I remember that jump.
It's terrible. That jump that tabletop was so good. Can you imagine you're bringing American pros over?
Well, Fuzzy's built his own lip on the
ride. Yeah, to ride the most sketchiest tabletop.
Yeah, the worst.
Just look at it.
Flat bank to flat bank.
No, they told me if we want to get in a fight here, you say, don't spill my...
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, you go,
We were all a bit like...
Hey, mate.
Oh, God, look at young me in my Ceramic Rabbit t-shirt. Whoa.
Yeah, man.
So what?
That was Australian.
Yeah?
Let me learn the English version.
Oh, Fuzzy, look at this,
No, I don't want him here to beat me up.
Fuzzy was great. He really was I think it was his first
Yeah, he
trip
seemed
out.
cool, man. Yeah.
First trip out of America, you know,
Let's go
over to England,
let's
and
go
he was just
forward.
like, he was well up for it. We're out partying and all sorts. It was just great times.
There's some funny crashes in this, actually. So,
I was actually working in the shop at this time as well, in the backyard.
oh, really?
So we'd be like hitting it hard in the evenings, you know what I mean, and have to go to work next day. Squirt of dirt. It's funny when you look back at this. I remember this being so busy, but I look back at it now and it's like, God, there's no one there.
It was busy for a BMX event, though. Like, I remember that.
No,
yeah.
it was though, not completely. You got to remember, like, yeah, BMX events were like,
Desolate.
you know, 10
yeah.
people.
Or not even any, yeah.
Yeah.
Canning. Steve Grace, that was as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
that.
Stu really got the word out on this event, didn't he?
Yeah, well, there was virtually nothing going on other than this. Because the year before was quite successful as well, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the
As
first
in,
one
like,
we've noticed
was it a
smaller. And it was
turnout?
just, yeah, the first jam was just, it was great, but you know, quite small. There's even there was Flatland too, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the first one,
Wow.
yeah. It wasn't this one, but I think it was in later ones. Oh, Mike Cannon, the geezer.
Yeah.
I did love all the funny names you had for everyone. I think that was the best thing about when you guys came into this, you know, like we all started hanging out and you were coming down to Hastings all the time.
Yeah.
It used to make me
That was
laugh.
around this time, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was, this year was when it really
Yeah, this
started.
was
And I
it.
think 93 was when you really started coming down like almost every
Yeah.
weekend and staying
That's
at
it. Yeah.
mine and Dave's and all that. And it was just,
Yeah, man.
wow, they were just great times.
But this is when BMX is like the seeds are being planted right here for it to
totally.
be coming back, and you can see it. But at the time, you couldn't really see it. You were just in it, so you didn't really know. I didn't know anyway.
Yeah,
But like,
it's funny. Isn't it? I just thought we were having a little comp, and everyone was coming down. It's going to be a laugh, you know. Like your mates
Yeah.
are coming down, sort of thing, you know. Because everyone it just gathered all the little.
it's a meet up. Yeah.
Everyone
bike
who was doing
festival.
it in the country, it just got all these little pockets of people together.
That's
and then,
it.
you know, and then you got people coming over from, you know, Europe and stuff. It got out of hand.
It started growing. Yeah, it was fucking cool, man.
Well, if you look at this is 92. By 95, it was out of control.
Yeah. But there's
And
a
I
lot of
think
people
she
there
was
on
like-
the banks and stuff.
There is a lot of people. You know, you had all the BMX racing crowd as well there. You know, they'd all come down and support it all. And Ricky Bonnet in there. Okay, some great old. I mean, it's amazing these faces you got here. And
Mike O'Connell.
Mike O'Connell,
There's a lot-
and
A lot of people are still riding in these videos.
we look at the names coming up here. I mean,
Yeah.
Bestwick.
Almost all of them. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. All these bloody. It's just. Oh man. Oh, Dooley. Oh, he's such a great guy, Keith. Bless him.
Look at that.
Woo! Look at that. I don't know how that. I mean, it was real.
Fuzzy had his own lip on the other side of the
We had to. There was no
takeoff.
way. You needed a bit more
Yeah.
air. But I mean, I can't believe they were getting as high as they were off that thing.
Yeah, it was terrible.
You know.
I remember riding it thinking
Because
it's
I mean,
terrible.
it's just two flat banks. Yeah, fuzzy.
That was Ian, wasn't it?
Ian, Morgan. Oh, that's a sick move. DMC. Yeah, that's some great. I mean, you got Jamie Bestwick dirt jumping. There he is.
Yeah, man.
Was that him?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're filming all of this day, yeah?
This is Dennis was filming. You know, Dennis Crowers. Dennis.
Oh, okay.
He filmed this angle, and then Syham and me were filming, sharing his camera, I believe.
All right.
So there's some bits where I was taking photos, and some bits where like Simon's filming. Yeah,
Zach,
on the right there I can see him, and I was about taking photos as well.
that will explain
Oh.
the two camera angles.
Yeah. Well, that's how it's because Dennis sort of would turn up and just film off his own accord, you know, and so we'd get the tape off him, you know, and then man, how quickly we.
Bishop.
The dust is flying. But it's mad. There's me there on the right.
Yeah, you see Fuzzy's little takeoff he built there, look.
Yeah, I remember him building that. But it's kind of mad to think, like, I don't even remember. It's hard to remember putting this together. I think me and Stu might have edited this one. I can't remember now. Or was that the next one?
You edited one in Dennis's. Dennis had some editing stuff, didn't he?
He did. I did a couple. That was the later ones. I think it was Unlock Your BMX on location. I did. They were done in Dennis's portal cabins because he'd always have editing equipment everywhere.
Right.
And it was just so great to be able to use that, because now you can go and get yourself a computer pretty cheap and edit a video, but back then it was like
we could do it on your phone, can't you?
You can do it on your phone. Cost of the equipment back then was phenomenal. I mean, a camera alone, because a crappy quality camera would set you wouldn't get much change out of $1,000 for something basic. But it's funny shooting up was we just gathered. I think this whole video was shot over 2 weeks, around the backyard jam, bar maybe the odd clip. Stu's chain broke there, hammering it towards that jump. Anyway, so filmed over I think the week, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after the jam. All the stuff going around it. Then we just knocked the video up in a few weeks.
That was the formula for a long time after this, wasn't it?
One video a year, yeah.
One video a year, film over a couple of weeks, and it was really good, I thought.
It got a bit different later on when we had more access to more cameras, and then we go and film people's sections. When it was set around the competition only, and then if you look at as the videos get later on, like from the next video, the Hold the Wonders, that's when it really came into its own.
Yeah, that's right.
That was I'm pretty sure. Because I was from a skate background, then I was skating all the time. All I was watching was skate videos, and they were so much higher production than the BMX videos that so I was looking at them for inspiration. And I think Behold the Wonders was the first BMX video to have actual proper full rider sections.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to that video.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, but that was the groundbreaker for me. So
yeah, I think, and then followed by 44 something. I think I can't remember exactly. Something like that.
The double 360 was the move to do on this double. Yeah. Just the 360 from over the double was a premier pro move. Yeah.
This
is the first chasm.
This is the first chasm at a backyard jam. The chasm was there because originally it was tiny. It was about 12 foot. It was
into
nothing.
The berm. Okay. Yeah.
And it's where they dumped some thing and Keith. There's footage of Keith, I think, in Hot Banana Grind doing it. I can't remember now, but anyway. But that was tiny. But this is in the same location, but it was a lot bigger. And even this looks small, but this was like 30 foot. But
29.7.
Whatever. 29 point. Yeah. But this doesn't even look that big now. But then you get to the 94 jam, and it looks like.
Oh man. 93 was ridiculous.
Yeah. 93, 94. It just got bigger and bigger, didn't it? And when it was jumping from the top, over the whole end of the track, that was just. It was insane. I couldn't believe what I was seeing half the time. It's just, especially, oh god, climber flipping it.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. He didn't pull it. It was just getting that far round, man.
Surviving.
But people.
That was Keith, yeah. Keith just cleared it.
Keith. I mean, you had to be a racer to get over this.
Yeah, that's
Lynch,
right.
Man.
I don't think anyone who weren't a racer cleared it. Yeah.
Or they hang up. The races were flowing over it because they got a speed.
See, that was 2 angles.
Yeah, that's right, because we had Dennis's footage and Cy Ham's camera.
Wingham, he nearly got over it there.
Yeah, Wingham, man, is Ian. Yeah, that was a sweet X-up. We're just sitting here watching this video now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's good though.
Lessons.
It's good,
I haven't seen these videos in a long since I did the box set, and that's what 2006.
Oh,
I
that's
think I
it,
saw enough of them
yeah.
and remastering them. Bloody hell. Oof.
Yeah, this is that was Tom Lynch, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I was trying to figure out who's who here.
Yeah, Tom Lynch. Yeah, I think
Look
it is
at
anyway.
that.
That's Richard Brown.
Yep, Richard Brown. It's mad actually, because when everyone's gathered around the jump, it looks like there's quite a few people there, doesn't it? I mean, that was insane
Yeah,
how many people were there for that time. Because BMX was just so underground now.
Yeah.
In fact, this is when it really started to pick up, because, you know, especially with Fuzzy and DMC, that was insane. I mean, that was just nuts. Do you remember the controversy over this?
Yeah. Mike
Canning,
everyone
wasn't
thought
it?
Mike had won. So there's Grot Bags, but that's from a race day.
Oh yeah, no, this is from another day. Yeah, this was like a week later, before Fuzzy went back. They had a little jumping comp.
This footage is really good as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I actually sent that to Grot Bags, and I was like, man, this is you, I think. And he was like, I wasn't there that day. And then we figured out it was the race day. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the race day that Fuzzy stayed around for. And they actually Keith there. He's wearing different. Yeah. He's wearing the different gear. Look at this.
So Fuzzy 360'd that the week before and the week after.
Yeah. Look at Clive. He just can't believe what he's seen. Oh man! Wow.
And this was really cool as well. The ramp jam was fucking cool, man.
Look at Amiga graphics.
It was gnarly. Look, Dan Brown.
Young Dan Brown. This bloody fucking Bishop.
And I like the who was filming the wide shots. Let's get to B group.
These shots at the side.
Yeah, the long shots. Not this shot here.
I can't remember who was filming this. I think it could have been Slam actually. But that was a gnarly game. He was just sitting in the crowd, you know, where there was no like today you're sniping good angles. You're just sitting in the crowd with a camera, you know. But it's what it is on the old invert ramp.
Yeah.
This is there's some great names in here as well, aren't they, from the old days? A lot who still are riding. If Bestwick still compete, or is he done now?
I don't think he competes anymore. He still rips, like he still rides hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course he does. When would he not? You know, I can't believe he's like. I think he's younger than me, older than me, or same age as me. I mean, you know.
I think he's 53 maybe or something.
Yeah, same age as me. Bang on. I can barely walk upstairs these days. I don't know how he does it. Can't bend down to pick something up. And he's like doing God knows what, smooth as silk. It's funny hearing this old music on these.
What is this?
This is Wooden Tops, I think, if memory serves, an old indie band.
Okay.
Just funny hearing it.
I was impressed with the music on this, man.
Listen, yeah, you can tell it's me choosing it all. But do you know what we did when I was editing this? This was before we started editing some music, so I used to do the edit and then try and find music that fitted it.
You didn't used to pick the music first. You used to,
No. On this video, this was the last video I did like this, but we actually edited this, and then we found music that went with it.
Okay,
it's
as good as doing it the other way, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, because obviously it was early days, we were sort of learning it, but you know, we keep trying different songs, and it just wouldn't work. And you eventually, you know, I had tons of music at my place. But yeah, and obviously Stu was never keen on the stuff I'd want to put on it.
What did Stu want to put? I know it's Beastie Boys features quite heavily on the Darren Gascoigne, that is, I think.
Yeah, there was, you know, he liked his funk and soul, you know, and I was a die-hard punk back then, you know. It was a bit of a clash, but, you know, he let me kind of do whatever, really. Look at this, man.
This was cool, because this is like far ahead of its time. Like, you're just busting out a random interview with Fuzzy about about jumping and other guys jumping and stuff. It was fucking cool, yeah.
Once a week, you know.
This was for Ride Mag, yeah.
We'll talk about our new tricks.
Oh, this got printed as well.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that's Noble's tape thing there. You know, like recorder. And
All right.
Keith's just doing the interviews with Fuzzy.
Never heard of.
He's going, I feel the need for speed.
There's so many guys that are
Gotta get up in the clouds.
heard of that are
That was good that it was added to the video. Like,
probably won't get noticed. Or,
Well, this is like kind of like a, you know,
this wasn't done for
videos I
years.
was watching and digging. This was what I wanted to do. This layout, you know, just random,
or why
you know.
isn't he doing what I'm doing? You know, and sometimes I don't.
Real
And
life.
this was just capturing the weekend, you know. It was
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
They should, you know, just keep going for it.
And now you look at it, you think this is pretty cool. This isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a photo session, just go for it and do that stuff. You know, because a lot of times you know.
Because I just film everything I could, you know.
And that's how it works, you know.
Well, that's the best way to do it, I think.
Because there's a lot of good guys.
I remember bloody Mad Dog having, he was just couldn't believe I was filming. He goes, are you filming?
But now it's like.
I was just filming everything. It's like he's having a conversation, quite a private one with Stu, and I'm filming it all from the back in the van in the back.
And Dave.
And he turns around and he goes, what? What are you doing? You go, Stu said, get everything. And he goes, but not this. Yeah, he's like,
we go,
what
I
the
agree.
hell are you doing? I was just like, I'm filming. That's what I do.
So McCoy had a rough weekend this weekend. He fucking slammed a lot hard as well.
He was, I think he just knew he had to do that, try that flip, and he hadn't actually tried one on vert before. He'd done them on front
that's
boxes,
right.
you know, jumps. That's what I seem to remember. That's what he said. But
Okay.
and he just, I think it was just, he felt it was expected of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
big Americans
Pressure was
over
on.
here.
Yeah, okay.
The pressure was on, and man, he fully scorpioned it, didn't he? But he went so high. Back in the day, you know,
ridiculous.
people blasted him, didn't they? Went under a flip. You know, it wasn't like at the little bottom of the transition, you know.
Yeah.
People doing flares on a little 1 foot high bank now,
Yeah.
you know. It was like
Everyone
He
thought
just-
they had
he
to
just-
go a certain height to actually get round.
he just went out the top, didn't he? It was just like he literally fell to flat bottom from about
It was
like 12
horrendous.
foot up, didn't he? Just straight to the ground, and he got away. He walked away.
The Ollie Matthews, he's blasting, huh? So who's this? Is this New Model Army? This
It
band?
is, yeah. Yes,
Okay,
get
yeah,
me
'cause-
out.
Because they
That's
was
a
in
good
a
angle,
few.
that.
Look at that.
Get me out of this place.
Tabron.
Tabron, look at that, man. He was just new to Hoffman Bikes here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Good old Tabron. Is he all right
Yeah.
now? He had a bit of a heart attack, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. I think he's recovered.
Thank
So
God
he's
for that.
doing
Yeah, I
all
saw
right
he had.
again
I'm
now.
glad. I haven't heard anything else,
Glad-
but that's
Zach.
mad shit, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Oh,
John Taylor, that was.
yeah, shit, Mad John still back then, wasn't he?
And is this so? This is your footage now, yeah?
Yes.
Or is this Ty as well?
It could be. You know what? I can't remember. Simon might have filmed this.
All right.
No, I think I was filming on that side because I definitely filmed the interview with Fuzzy. Definitely, that was
Okay,
so
okay.
I think I filmed this too. Hard to say because me and Simon were both doing. This is Dennis's footage. He'd be
All
on a
right.
little crane at the back in a cherry picker because he'd have all that
Look at
equipment.
this.
Look at that.
That's awesome. 5-year drop in. That's gold.
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Oh, good old Zach.
And this was like what? This was April, was it? This one or May? May.
May.
Okay. Look at that.
Yes, John. Look at it's me filming. I just saw me.
Okay.
I'm there in that corner filming. Yeah, I'm not there now, but I just stood up. I think
Okay.
I stood
That
up
was
because
a big
John.
one.
Yeah, it was look at that. Oh,
So
900.
when you were making these, did you could you feel that there was like a sort of power to it and like it was something was moving?
Yeah.
Or was you just, I'm into this and I'm making it like?
Well, I think it was a bit of both, really, because, I mean, definitely...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We knew this comp, I mean, we were just stoked on it. I mean, you know, this was when it was more like, it was a jam, because Stu could enjoy it. He wasn't, he you know, it wasn't bogged down with the whole organising of a festival. You know what I mean? It was more like just get everyone along and we'll figure it out. You know, so everyone was having a laugh. There was a lot of drinking, a lot of party. It was great times. And you know, after the Dirt Jam, we knew it. I mean, it blew us away. You know, we were at the Chasm. We were talking about that. Well, everyone's still talking about it. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that is.
He won, didn't he, that day? Yeah.
Of course he won. Look at this shit. I mean, that ramp is not the best ramp by a long shot, is it? But Bestwick's just. I mean, God, he can get some air, can't he? And smooth as silk. Yeah, man. Woo! Madness. But yeah, this
because when you look at it now, and that's Howard Radcliffe.
Yeah,
still rides as well. So I look at this now, and it seems you can tell there's a lot of energy to it, and there's a lot of vibe to it, and the music also really brings it together. Like for me,
yeah. When it's all of the time, isn't it? It was all stuff
whether it was strong, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is all music I was listening to at the time, and it was just everything's of the era there, and it was just a wild time. It was, you know,
it was exciting, wasn't it?
It was a great time. I mean, I was just loving it. It was all of us. We all were. Canning, and he did one run, didn't he? Because he had wrecked his bike, didn't he? It was on the 540. This one, flat bottom, boom. Pulled it though. But I guess best again. Yeah, it was such a. I think because it's the first time Stewart brought over pros from America, and we were all a little bit excited by that as well. You know, I mean, DMC's a legend anyway. Yeah. You know, and it was just the fact that we spent the whole time hanging out with them because we were all the backyard crew. You know, after the jam was over, it all carried on. You know, we were going all the places, taking them out everywhere. You know, it just didn't stop. It was just great. You know, the London session actually came about on this day. It was just after this jam finish. You know, DMC was knackered after falling to his death nearly. And it was like, and Stu's to come up. He goes, you know, DMC he doesn't want to go to sleep. He wants to sleep on the plane because he's got stuff to do when he gets back. So he wants to be able to sleep on the plane. So he wants to stay up all night because his flight's at like 7 a.m. or something. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, DMC's had an idea we'd go up London street riding all night. And next thing you know,
after this.
Yeah.
That street session was after this.
Yeah.
I thought it was after a race, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm trying to think now, because Fuzzy stayed an extra week. I think DMC went back this night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was after.
All right. Yeah, okay.
The date will come up on the start of the London footage, but anyway, Stuart's going, DMC's got a flight in the morning, so we're all going to go street riding all night, you know. And next thing you know, everyone's getting in on it, you know. Like going, I'm coming, you know, Stu's old van, you know, loading it up, the old Volkswagen camper. And I'm talking to Si Ham going, you've got to let me take your camera. And it was only me and Dan Brown. We were skating. We went up with everyone else was on bikes. We were bloody skating. It was a nightmare trying to keep up with them all.
Well, so you didn't skate from South Bank to Stockwell, surely?
No, drove. Stu had his van, but we went a lot of places. With this one,
I noticed this. Carlo isn't in the footage.
No,
where's
he
Carlo?
Wasn't there. He wasn't there. No, he just said they could use the ramp while DMC was here.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah.
I didn't. Stuart took the camera, and it's a combination of Stuart and this other guy Crispin filming. Because I couldn't go. I can't remember why I couldn't go on this, but I missed out on the whole Leon C. and you know. But
okay.
So I wasn't there personally. So Stu and everyone else just did filming, but they took went South Sea, Carlo's ramp, and Leon C. But man, when Stu come back, he goes, "You won't believe the footage I've got from Leon C. You ain't gonna believe it."
Yeah.
I was watching that tape, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" You know, DMC just absolutely smashed that place.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
E-frame there.
That E-frame, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike O'Connell.
Yeah.
This is just. This is the music playing is Lost Cherries doing a Monkeys cover. I know a lot of these guys now in this band.
Oh, really?
It's mental, isn't it? Yeah. From doing the music
Valley
stuff.
Sunday is the song, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Monkeys cover. Yeah, crazy.
So these, what did they do? Go away for the week for this trip, or did they just take a few days?
No, this was done in a day, I think.
But like to South, to
I think they must have-
Carlos,
Probably did Leon C on another
Carlo
day.
and South Sea, they could have done the same day, but so this one
because they're not next to each other. Maybe
Leon C.
Maybe. This must have been another day. You know what? It can't have been the day after the. Or was this before the?
This
I'm
must
getting
have been
confused
before.
now. When the London session was, I'm sure it was after the Vert Jam. Oh, actually, this probably happened in. No, I'm actually getting confused now. Stuart might know or someone, I don't know, but I'm sure the London Jam was definitely after the the Vert
Day.
But this must have
Makes
been before it. This must have happened the week before the Jam.
Yeah.
Because obviously DMC's not knackered. He was absolutely state after that crash. He wasn't in the best shape. Look how great Leon C looks in its heydays. Looks wicked, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
Do you remember how decrepit it was? Decrepit it was at the end.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys
Beastie
kidnap
Boys.
their cat once?
Not that I know of. Maybe someone did, but it sounds like
No,
something
you didn't
we would've
actually
done,
do it,
yeah.
but the guys wouldn't fix the ramps up, would they? You know, you sort of drove. I'm sure someone said you drove past with their cat in the car, stroking it.
Maybe.
Fix the
that
ramps,
sounds like
guys.
something you would have
Well,
done.
you're
yeah.
on your cat back. Bloody funny. Used to be some fucking good banter. Kind of funny because DMC was actually a lot older than a lot of us back then, wasn't he? Even though
Yeah.
he's whippersnapper by today's standards, but you know, look at this, man. Ian. The thing that cracks me up is like, you know, bikes back then weighed a ton, didn't they?
Yeah, no, horrible.
You know, like you always see it when people are riding there and they hoist these like it's like trying to ride and carry an anchor or something. Nowadays bikes, I can't believe how light they are. It's insane. I'm not surprised they can fling them around like that. Man. You always used to love seeing Jerry ride that place.
Yeah, man.
That was always a treat, wasn't
I
it?
don't think Jerry's not in this video at all. I don't.
No, I think, yeah, 93.
He's in the next one. Yeah, he's in the next one.
He was obviously he was riding here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Why? Because obviously he came over for the first Backyard Jam because he did the Jerry Galley show, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember if he was at the second one or whether he just didn't ride.
Where was he there with you? I don't know because there's no footage of at all of him in this period riding. You know, that in my videos, so I don't. And then suddenly 93 he was fully back on it, wasn't
he was all over it. Yeah,
Yeah, like literally brilliant. You know, just he was there in every session and bloody smashing it. Yeah, 93 was just the year we made Angus that year as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Which was sort of not really a backyard video, but was really.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That was good. 2 videos in a year, though. It did have
That was
backyard.
a big deal.
It had backyard in it, didn't it? It was like.
Oh yeah, it
was a backyard video. All sort of.
Only because we made it. It wasn't. Stu helped us. Stu helped us like duplicate it and like get it out there. But it was just something me and
you, Dave, and John Pratt, wasn't it?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Pratt had a load of footage, and we kind of me and Beveridge kind of took it over really and made it ours. Just used John's footage, but it was great. And then Dave was going over to America, and I'd give him a camera to take, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember he went to that contest. Yeah.
Is that Kong? Who was that jumping in?
I think that's Kong. Yeah.
Yeah, Kong. Still riding. We'll have a look at the things here. What else did you want to bloody ask me about this video? Hold on.
This one.
Fuzz his lip. This is Leon C, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah. Here we go, the little night session.
This is
I didn't put the date on it.
You wrecked a lot.
the thing that I really enjoyed was this.
I seriously did.
Yeah, this is at Keith Dooley's house. That's Cy Ham standing in the background. I can tell you that much.
Entire year.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen you wreck so hard.
Sometimes I go through.
and yes, it's Keith's. So it must have been, maybe it was the day after the Rant Jam. I don't know.
I didn't understand it, but well.
I can't figure out what the time period when we went. It's mad.
This shirt's so fresh.
Oh, we thought you'd like it.
How's it look?
Look at that, giving Fuzzy some Simon Ham merch there.
what is that? Shameless.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Simon trying to get a little clothing company together and with his artwork.
Thanks, you guys.
It was cool. I thought that little man in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
So here you go, London, 12:25.
Past 12.
Is that Canary Wharf?
About to go
Yeah.
ride in and skate.
Fucking hell.
Say a few words.
It's tired.
We were knackered now.
Yeah, this is from the birthday, surely.
Morning.
Because
It must be, yeah.
It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good.
Kong
We're all
was on the
half asleep
street. He
already.
crashed at Stockwell.
Oh, did he ever?
This is Canary Wharf.
Yeah, of
You're
course,
at now.
everyone was
Look.
here. Of course, everyone was here for the jam, weren't they? So, of course, we
Yeah,
went
yeah.
London riding that night. Yeah. This is so mad. I think, where even is this?
This is Canary Wharf. Just off the roundabout of Canary Wharf.
God, I just got into a van with
Baby, if you take my hand,
Stu
stop
and
around.
the guys. I didn't know where we were
ended up.
going.
Look at this.
Yeah. I know, we just total.
This is a pound.
This is stuff. I'm so glad we filmed all this because it's just.
Yeah.
Or a Mars bar, and a Pepsi.
Yeah?
Well, I've got 2
God, you wouldn't get that. Wouldn't get all that for that £1 nowadays. Christ,
Times have changed, mate.
It's yours.
you got that right.
You got a credit card.
He rides for Mongoose. What are you talking about?
That's Kong, isn't it? Yeah, look.
You got. There's me freaking out
Bishop.
because Keith's got a credit card. And like, he rides for Mongoose. What do you expect? Look at it. This is great, isn't it? Just BMX
Yeah,
Valley
man.
Bandits.
So this is South Bank.
Yeah. Got that bit of moving footage there. Skating,
Yeah, man.
filming.
Look, this was real cool. That was
I
proper.
don't remember anyone else doing that. Yeah, Ian smashing the rails.
Oh, that was Ian, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ian. Rail.
I know that rail used to be in that car park round the back.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Look at these
So
shots
this is
are
you're
brilliant.
riding over Waterloo Bridge, I think. There,
Yeah.
Ross
There he
from
is.
Cheeky Monkey.
George Bush ain't got no bush.
Man, what's the matter?
So let me go forward.
I can't
here.
believe I don't know whatever became of this guy, man. He was so funny.
That geezer looks like he's ready to go Fist City, man. He looks like he's ready to go Fist City, man. This guy's gonna go Fist City.
Let's go forward. Hold up.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is some shit here. Look.
It's just so ridiculous.
Oh, Albert, bless him. Big Ben, eh? Look at that. Brixton.
So this is 10:45 in the morning.
That's the one, yeah. So we've been up all night riding
Yeah, and you've hit
and
Stockwell to
just
go.
cruising about. You know, it's just like,
Oh, look at
this
that.
is
that's
rad.
cool
I mean, this
stuff.
is obviously Brixton's been completely resurfaced now, isn't it? And
Yeah, multiple times. But this
Look at
is a good looking Brixton here.
it is, isn't it? Woo! It's a good
Aussie
moving
ripping.
footage there. Like skating behind them.
Kong.
Oh, poor old Kong. I can't imagine how tired we all were.
No, you won't. I just checked my
Oh, look at that.
I forgot.
Oh, he really did fuck his face up there. But I mean, it's like, I can't think of anything worse. We were all so tired and like falling off
Yeah,
and injuring yourself like
Done,
that.
yeah.
I was surprised he didn't pass it out. Look at Ian. Ian has had it.
Oh, head in his hands.
It gets to this point when you think we've made a really bad mistake here. We're at the airport anyway at 9:15, and Stu had to
Yeah,
drive
there you
back.
go, yeah.
I think Stuart was driving back. He was falling asleep. It was sketchy.
Oh man.
You know, it's
DMC.
Yeah, you guys are living on a prayer on this one.
Yo,
Yeah.
check this out, man. That boy be ill and he just dumped all his
That's
junk.
This is from an Eddie Romain video. This is
yeah.
Kung Fu Fighting.
Think I am, man.
Okay.
Oh, man, they don't pay me enough for this stuff, man.
They put these bikes on the plane.
Oh, man, those boys.
Let's get this forward a bit. Oh, there we go. Look.
That's me having a pillow fight with Dooley, and I got taken out big time then.
So this is what an airport used to be like.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Just fooling around. He'd be bloody shipped off to the bloody jail doing
Yeah,
this
you'd be
now.
done for now. Because you've got a Crass shirt on there.
That's it. Lock him up. Oh, bless him. Look at that. It was a really great time, though. I mean, sure our DMC will be in his little rocking chair on his back porch, thinking about this fine weekend he had in Hastings some 40 years ago.
So
we're not
Fuzzy
wearing that
stayed for
hat.
another week, you think, yeah?
What? Oh,
Yeah, 'cause,
Fuzzy
yeah,
did, yeah,
Fuzzy
definitely.
stayed, yeah, okay.
Fuzzy stayed for another
Which-
week. Yeah.
Which okay, so this runs
Yeah.
runs in the real time. I thought this was actually the end of both their trip, but
No. DMC
been
went back
enlightened
straight
me.
away, and Fuzzy was here because that race meet where the extra
Was the
chasm
week
jumps
after.
are. That was the week after, yeah, the weekend
Yeah.
after, yeah. Because that was just the usual racing thing, and then dirt, King of Dirt afterwards or whatever. Oh man, look at this. Flip!
hold on. He's back. Look,
Oh,
So what do you think?
old Albert, he was a racer.
Pretty good, huh?
yeah, he's still about. I think he pops up every now and again. I see him on Facebook somewhere. So this
Oh,
is
this
the
was
weekend
race
after.
meet. That's the 31st of May, so this would have been,
Okay,
after, yeah.
nice weather there. Look at that.
I know, that's crazy, isn't it? Fuzzy. Oh, he was racing with the. Where is he? I'm always at the
Oh, he's
back,
at the
so
back,
he can
look.
shaft and do jumps. Yeah, so you can do that. Look at him. What's he got for us?
Silent.
Woo!
Okay, so I didn't realise. Yeah, I thought this was like the weekend before they went home. But yeah, it all makes
Nah,
sense now.
this is the week after the jam, and yeah, just before Fuzzy went back. Yeah. Mad, isn't it?
Whoa, wow, that was good. So you got a different angle on this jump this time round.
Yeah.
Was that Ricky? Was it?
This must have been me filming. I can't remember.
Wow.
And then they're leaving tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah, this is me talking.
There you go,
Yeah,
yeah,
this is me filming. Yeah.
Yeah, be there at 11. We're going to ride all night. Oh, yeah? Together forever.
This is when Fuzzy was going back. He was getting all emotional about Fuzzy going home. We're going to ride all night.
I think that's Grot Bags nearest us there with the strides on.
Oh, is he? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Do you ever see Grot Bags anymore? Because he's
no, I speak to him very often though. He's in
Oh,
Cali.
that's
He's
good.
in California.
that's
so,
right.
Yeah.
He's a crazy man of music now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's busking. Yeah, I spoke to him
He's-
last week.
He's like full-on keyboard player with massive beard, isn't he? He's looking great.
Yeah. There
Did
he is,
like
yeah.
Paul.
He come
Paul
last.
was great. Oh, look at Keith's dad there.
racing and jumping.
That's right.
Yeah, that was me filming. He's still. Look at this.
I love this place. I love it here.
Oh, he really enjoys little stay.
Is that definitely? Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I watched this. He said, "I'm coming back next year." I don't think he
never
came back
did.
again. No.
UK's best. And the Crips best.
Crips best, they name you, yeah.
But all the time,
That is so funny now. Yeah.
The name has to be Albert.
oh, wait.
Look at this. We're not worthy. Oh.
Not worthy to lick his dirty vans.
Brilliant. Oh, look at this. But this is great. We filmed all this, isn't it? Because
Yeah, 100%.
it's like capturing the moment, isn't it? Oh, look at Stu. Pre-afro.
You're hot.
You're not worthy. Now let's ride our
We're not worthy. Now let's ride our bikes.
You guys gotta come over.
Man.
You guys need to come to the States. Stu's got my address.
There's a few faces there. Siham. Man. That's
That
quite a
was-
trip
yeah.
down memory lane there.
Yeah,
We don't have to watch the slow motion section, do we?
No.
With like slow motion from that time period, which wasn't very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all footage that we've already seen. So
Yeah,
that
there's
was.
nothing-
Oh, let me
there's
just
nothing
get that flip. That's a bit
Oh
juggery,
yeah,
isn't it?
please do. This was state of the art at the time. What are you talking about, man?
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, look at this. I mean, look how high he
position
went, like
to be in.
6 foot. Wallop. And then fell straight to the flat bottom. What was that, a 10-foot ramp?
Lucky escape. Yeah, I'd say 10 foot.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's quite a fall. But I mean,
That was like the second flip fake he attempted, probably, like, in history.
yeah, probably,
Besides
yeah.
Matt, you know.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this one.
You know, it didn't matter that. It's funny to think, you know, he didn't he didn't even come anywhere near to pulling it, but no one cared.
No.
You know what I mean? No one gave a shit. It was just like, just the fact he tried it. Everyone was on their feet,
survived.
like freaking out.
Yeah. He fully committed as well.
Yeah. Did he ever? Oh
go.
man. Oh look, here we go. The credits are rolling. Me and Siham with additional filming by what a James White film. God
He was in London, I think.
yeah.
Or he was at Leon C, I think, with you guys. So
Yeah,
maybe
it could have been someone like must have been.
So-
Yeah, sponsors. Thanks to few named Ryan, Diana Winfield, classic. Ah, Stu for making it all possible.
Shameless 92. So what happened to Shameless? Like,
I don't know.
That
It was just a name to
petered out.
use because Simon was already sort of doing it. You know, like he was trying to start a clothing company. We just called it that.
okay,
I don't remember there being any debate over it. It was just like,
Yeah.
that'll do. So,
yeah, he didn't.
God,
weren't
that's
thought about too long.
mad. That's kind of crazy
Yeah.
watching that again.
That's-
I didn't realise you were
that
going to be
was
treating
really
me to
nice.
actually watching these.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I
Let me
thought we were just going to be talking about
Let me
it.
skip through this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the idea is we talk about it while we watch it, but you get caught up in the
You do. I'm trying to think.
moment there.
Yeah,
Let me just
quickly looking at. I suppose we could talk about a lot of these other things you wrote down here in the other videos because that's more prevalent. you know,
What was
like
when
living
you
in
filmed,
Hastings, the Hastings scene.
Yeah, when you filmed that one we just watched, was there you had an idea of what you wanted to do, or did you just go on the fly?
It was just on the fly.
Like, did you be like, right, this guy, we want this guy to have a section, this guy to have a section?
Yeah, well, obviously there were
or we're gonna put them there were no real sections in it.
no, there's no rider sections in any of in the 92 video. It is just based around the comp, and then sessions that happened around that time, like Leon C. It's not one person having a section. You know, it wasn't till we got into the 93 videos that when I started doing those. Oh
Okay.
man, This is not a
But
video.
I suppose you didn't even know who was going to be in it. You had a vague idea of like standout riders.
Oh, this video. Which we're talking about this one now.
The one before, the 92 jam.
No, didn't know. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was basing it on what I saw at the
just what you saw on the day.
Yeah. Fucking look at this.
Okay. This was a funny story.
This kind of set up the whole title for this video, Hal Brindley.
Okay. So that's where you got the name of that story. That was quite a charismatic story he told there.
It is. It's great. He was a lot of fun, Hal, actually. He does like wildlife photography now, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't keep up with
it was 2B. You remember the company 2B?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know who he is, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And then he did play, didn't he?
Yeah.
And him and Steve Budendeck came over.
That's it. Steve, Hal Brindley, Steve Budendeck, yeah. And they were great fun. There was a lot of good. Who was this guy? He was French. This guy, he was from
I thought he was
Germany?
from Scandinavia or somewhere. Yeah.
But he won, didn't he? He won straight.
Yeah, he won the.
Man, this video, it just.
Yeah, let's.
I don't know. I just don't. It's not a video I'd
spend much
sit down and watch. You know what I mean?
There's some good riding on it.
Oh no! Some great riding. I mean, it was just very restricted. You got one day. You're filming in an event like this. One day, there's nothing to go around it. If you know what I mean. Look, Jerry.
This is good. Yeah, that was Jerry. Go was there. Dave Frame.
Look at them titles.
Yeah.
That's his in-frame, yeah?
Yeah, no, I don't think it is, no.
No, I can't. Oh, God.
Wingham ripping in the Satan's toilet.
Oh, man.
This is a good intro.
It is, actually. I think this music was given to it. You know, this is the point where people actually start sending tapes to backyard to have their music used. I think this was a band called Red Fisher for America, and somehow Stu got given a tape. Try and use some of our music.
I was going to ask you what this was, yeah. There's Ian.
So I've got the tape somewhere. Might be up
who
there.
sold this video then? Did Backyard sell the video as well?
Yeah, this was. Yep, we sold it as well. This cassette is the actual cassette.
Yeah? Oh, amazing.
This is the actual cassette that Stu gave me. I've still got it.
Cool, man. It's like
this song.
Old skate rock, like.
Yeah. I'd Catch and Release Red Fish. I don't know who they are, but that's the song. Do you remember the band Feeder?
Yeah, I know the name, but not the song.
Big hit. They did that Buck Rogers song, you know. It's got a CD player.
Oh, yeah.
They sent us tapes about 93
before they were big time?
Before they were famous. Like, could you please, like their management sent them saying, could you try and... I never used them because I thought they were crap.
Oh,
I've still got those as well. They're like they're promo tapes, audio cassettes. And like they went on to become so big, and I was like, man, I should have used one of them. Fuck.
So a lot of these people are still riding as well. I recognise a lot of these people.
Was that a French guy, Thomas
Loisson? Yeah, he still rides. He lives in Japan.
Wow.
Dave Frame, he still rides.
It's mad where everyone sort of ended up, isn't it? You know, Zach. It's mad. It's Zach. Got a lot.
Atkins, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was Atkins. This is a good soundtrack, the old Body Count.
Yeah, do you remember?
You seem to be enjoying Body Count in this one, actually.
I was enjoying Body Count. I just got... Someone had given me a copy of the tape. You know, like a tape-to-tape, real third-generation copy. And I was just loving it, yeah. It's funny, the music at the time.
Did you have criteria for this? Like, what was they saying? That was Brian Wills, I think. Steve Gill.
We just did whatever we just...
You could just do what... Just put the... Whatever music...
Yeah.
Whatever footage.
I just made a video.
Oh, that's cool. Then it wasn't like
we got the brief. I don't know if Jeff Cattler really liked the video.
Oh, really? But how did they sell it?
Backyard sold it.
Wow, look at that! It's massive. So it was just Backyard sold it. Yeah, this is amazing.
I mean, you've got to have. I mean, this is where Wingham's style it comes into its own in this bowl, because that bowl is wild, and so is Wingham.
Yeah. Well, she tries a 540 in a minute. Watch. Look at that.
That is, you got to. I mean, that was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah, if the bowl hadn't curved round, it would look like it would have rode it out.
I mean, if you've ever ridden in that bowl, man,
James Shepherd.
This is James Shepherd, yeah.
Yeah.
Homeless bikes.
Yeah.
Homeless, isn't it? Yeah.
He's a bit, yeah.
That's Satan's toilet bowl. I mean, it has got the most worst transition ever. It's like the people who built the park were drunk when they were doing that transition. It's like a
well, they added that bit at top. That wasn't originally on it.
It goes like that. It's like
is it wavy? Is it? I can't even remember.
You're going up it on a bugger. Oh.
So there was a big flatland contest, wasn't there?
Phil Dolan.
You've slowed him down here.
It's to go with the music. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what you call editing to music. You know, it's like you got to go with the bit in the song. It's for effect, not for show off that trick.
There we go.
If you got the box set, Ephraim does a really good audio commentary on this section.
Oh yeah,
he knows about Flatland.
Yeah, I've got the box set.
Yeah, he does good. There's some good audio commentaries on there actually. I don't think if anyone ever listened to them, but
I listened to them, but I don't know if I listened to that one.
I just got him to do that section because he knows Flatland well, and you know.
Yeah,
I feel a bit unqualified to do that. Even though I think we did a pretty good job of filming this. Stu filmed most of this.
Yeah, I thought this was good. Effective, you know. It was because a lot of people were riding fast as well, so it's like it did look exciting, you know. Like,
look at Phil. He's a shredder, isn't he, on the old Flatland?
Yeah. Yeah, this was a big flatland contest.
Spent a good night partying with Phil Dolan years ago, and he ended up crashing at my house, you know, the Hastings days. And
yeah.
Wouldn't accept my friend request on Facebook many years later, though. I was a bit like, "What this?" I was like, "So you're right to stay at my house, but you want to accept my friend request on Facebook?"
Let's go forward. So yeah, I noticed that Saturday night actually gets its own section.
Yeah, I don't think they was. Yeah, I don't know.
Saturday night is a feature. Did they get pissed off with that?
Yeah, I don't think it was particularly. I just liked all the malarkey, but
yeah, no, it looks fun. Yeah,
do you know what happened this year? Do you know what? Yeah, this is part of the culture. This is basically, it was a great night. We got seriously mucked up, and look at the geezer. There was a few drinks drunk here.
Yeah. Mason.
Everyone. Do you know what happened here? Oh, BMX is getting drunk and partying. There's a lot of beer going everywhere by the looks of it. What happened anyway was Ephraim said there's a lot of trouble in town with people trying to beat up the BMXers.
Oh, okay.
So he told Jeff Catlow, and he got everyone to go to this car park in the middle of nowhere. That's where we were. Just so it was out the way of the geezers, you know, in town.
I think I remember this. Was it a campsite or something?
Yeah, and we just ended up in this car park, all crashed there all night and getting drunk. I mean, it was quite a laugh, actually.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because everyone used to sleep outside the skate park, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
I remember getting over the fence one year at Kia Concrete and sleeping in the park. Fucking hell. This is what?
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah. Good song. Anyway.
So, yeah, there's a bit of... Let's go forward to the A group. Maybe this is...
Yeah, spin on.
Oh, this song I thought was cool as well for a... This is New Model Army as well, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite stoked that some of the music was picked. Like in the last video, there's, you know, Bauhaus and stuff. Great, wicked tunes. Yeah. Look. Who was that mooning when John did the
I'm not sure.
One of the Manchester lot, I'm sure. Oh man, those red ramps just look.
They were terrible. Yeah. Not at the time they weren't. They were alright.
Look at that. The landing ramp
that landing
on that farm box.
a bike length long.
It's just absolutely atrocious, isn't it? This is like this looks like a park that a clueless council would build nowadays, with an added car in the middle. Oh, look at that fun box! Fucking hell! Took me years to finally spell Zach's name right.
That was so slick. No way he did that on purpose.
No, you got that right. Thomas Hansen, that's the guy.
No, there you go. Yeah.
I actually bothered to put everyone's names on here.
Look at that. That was cool as fuck.
Yeah, he was rad, wasn't he? A bit like a Dolph Lundgren on a bike, wasn't he?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Like Van Damme.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Man, what we got next? What the hell is coming on?
We've
got more Hal.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, these are their ladies. They courted whilst over there. Oh, look at
little Dennis Wingham interview, and then we get some. I couldn't work this out because I thought he would. He's got his own sort of part on the vert ramp, and then A group comes later. So I'm not sure if he was road B or what. I don't know, but
I think it was B, wasn't he? But
look at that,
man. This. What? Oh, bless him. He gave the crowd what they wanted.
Oh, man. Oh.
And
he's all right.
Look at him. He was loving it. Bless him.
So, yeah, there's B group.
Yeah, he gets his own little bit because he's bloody...
Jane's Addiction as well using here, yeah? There's Con, look.
And all the music of the time. Great album.
So, was this just you filming?
Yeah, this is this me filming? Yeah, this is me filming on the ramp. Yeah.
I
think we had someone else filming somewhere else as well, but this is my footage. Yeah. Then I had someone else at the bottom filming here, getting this angle.
Okay.
And I'm on top of the ramp.
And
caught
who's
up in
with the cameras? There. Do you remember who the cameras were? Did you own the camera by now?
No, I didn't. Still didn't own
a
camera. I'm using Siham's camera, and I believe the other one was Dan Brown's. All
right. Wow.
It's mad. I didn't own a camera for a long time. It's really crazy. I just amazing what you can. Oh, John.
Little interview with John about the vert contest.
Yeah, he's quite a funny guy.
A group. There we go.
There's a lot of people there, isn't there?
Yeah. Slowly building, isn't it? The events are slowly getting more and more consistent.
Yeah. King of Concrete hadn't really stopped, had it? Or it had been going for a fair few years before?
It'd been going since 89, I think, or 90. Yeah.
So that was quite an established event. We had I had a lot of good times at the set there. It was always we'd always get there for the night out the night before.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Like that was like you say, the Backyard Jam was a meeting, and this one was the end. Backyard Jam was the beginning of the summer meeting. This one was the end of the summer meeting.
Yeah, that's right.
It was good, man.
Good. Yeah, it was great. And do you remember in the later years they started doing it? It was nothing to do with the event, but over the road there used to be a free music festival. Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
And I was there, and they had big bands. I saw we did the King of Concrete, and we went over the road, and bloody Buzzcocks are headlining for free.
No way.
Yeah. And I was there with Fraser. You know, Fraser Wilson. You remember him?
Yeah.
Because I was like there. I was there talking to a few people. Like I think I was. Who was I with? I was Jason Davis. Oh, he died, didn't he?
Okay. Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, I was with him, and I was going.
Years back.
Well, I said to him, I go, this band are doing a lot of Buzzcocks covers, aren't they? And he's like, this is the Buzzcocks. I was like, what? This is free. I just walked in. Next thing I grabbed Fraser, and I go, Fraser, this is actually the Buzzcocks. And I'm like, what? We ended up at the front in the mosh. It was just mad, you know. It's crazy times.
I wonder what year that was then.
Would have been a year or two after this. Could have been,
I was probably there then, but I just didn't go.
85, 86. I think a year after, the one I wasn't at, the Damned were headlining. And it was free.
Oh, no.
You just walked in. It was on the beach bit over the road. Literally, you walk out the park and cross the road and you're in a music festival. It was insane. Fucking buzzcocks. Couldn't believe it.
There you go. Wow.
Jerry. It's just insane how silky smooth he was, wasn't it? Do you see Jerry these days?
No, I haven't seen him for years. Look at them shoes.
Yeah.
They're normal box standard shoes. I remember him wearing them.
He's amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah. Unreal, man.
Who was that?
Radcliffe. That was Harry Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Bad about Harry or Chris.
That's
Here he is.
Thomas who was on about earlier.
Yeah.
Let's get this going. So this was like the Sunday night.
I'd left by now, so I hand filmed the mini ramp. I can tell you that much.
All right. He done pretty good. This run here was pretty fucking. Not this one, the next one.
Do you know what? I just remembered something with this bloody video. I was editing this actually out the back of the backyard shop because I was working at the time. So I just thought I'll do it here while I'm, and I remember I was editing it because you'd edit straight onto a master tape straight away. You couldn't go back and change anything, and the bloody tape got caught up and chewed in the machine.
The one you was actually working to. Oh, okay, yeah.
And I had to. It was a nightmare. I had to dupe it all across. So the first 10 minutes of the video, I think, is like one generation less than the rest. If you still know what I mean. It's not now because I've remastered this from the best things I had.
Yeah.
But the original one that went out for sale was I couldn't believe it. It was I just couldn't believe it. I had to copy it all onto another tape, what I'd done, and then carry on editing on that tape. These were like super VHS tape.
What the rough quantities of these videos would have been at the time?
Yes, I think the Kia Concrete video, maybe 50.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Fuck.
100, mate. The 92 video, the backyard one, I think we did 150 maybe.
Oh, that's pretty good then for the time, yeah.
100 maybe, I don't know. But I
remember that one was about was less, yeah.
This video maybe 50 copies were duplicated. It wasn't they all went because people wanted the record of the event.
Yeah. I'll find a price list in one of the old mags and I'll find out how much they were.
Really? I suppose there would be one.
Yeah, there must have been, yeah. Must be about 20 quid, I guess. What's going on?
I can't remember now. Look at Zach.
Yeah, man.
Flinging his legs about, bless him.
So these videos were basically the start of the new wave, right?
Yes.
So when we do the next ones, you can see how much of a change there's been in riding.
Oh man, that's what you beat it
from year to year.
Behold the Wonders. I love that video. I still do.
Yeah.
I mean that for me really caught the moment in this country of BMX.
Yeah.
I think street emerging.
The next Behold the Wonders.
Angus.
I think the 3 or 4 that came next all captured what was going on.
Well, everything was all progressing so fast. Street riding was just getting. I mean, not obviously led to what we got today, and it's insane. But those early things of first being tried were all back then. Backwards rails, Ian. That was like.
Yeah.
Some of the rails Ian did were just gargantuan. I don't know if you'd even see people doing them that big now. It's just the one in Amsterdam. Fuck. But we'll talk about those when we do that. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's mad how you're getting these duplicates. Do you know what happened with the 92 video? The way we'd edit it is in analog days of editing for people who just use computers and don't get how it worked back then, but you'd record all your clips on, and then you could audio dub. VHS tapes or super VHS tapes had a stereo audio track and a mono one in the back, and they'd run behind each other. So you could record, edit everything, and then you could loop out the sound from the stereo track and audio dub it back in mixed with the music. Yeah. But of course, you had to have it on the mono track when you were finished. And of course, we forgot to tell the duplication place which audio track it was on. They just did the stereo track, which had no music. It was just the background noise. And we got all the videos back duplicated, like 100 copies or something. We went to watch one and we had, there's no music. And then I realised what had happened. And we had to get them all redone.
So they were useless, them videos?
Yeah. They had no music on them. It was just the noise, the crowd and noises and.
Oh man.
Or nothing, where there wasn't anything in the back. Yeah, it was. I think we sent them back and they just copied it over the top. It wasn't, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
You know, they didn't. We haven't got boxes of them sitting around. So next time we do one of these, I'll try and find things I've got. You know, like the original.
Yeah,
VHS
definitely, yeah.
I thought about that earlier, but I just didn't have. I've had a crazy day today, and I didn't have time to bloody, go digging through my cupboards. But I've definitely got everything. I'm a bit of a hoarder.
Yeah, these ones ain't as important as the ones after either.
Nah, this one, I'm not. Yeah, but Angus. What are we going to do next? Angus and
we do Behold and then Angus, I guess.
I reckon those two would fit. They're in the same year. That's perfect.
What was there? This we used to enjoy this little. Me and Fitz used to love that bit.
I can remember you going on about. I remember you mentioning that back in the day. This is the best bit in the video.
Yeah,
with the music.
We loved it. Yeah, we was fucking loving that.
I remember. That's great.
Oh, lucky good shit.
Oh, this is just fantastic. This has been cool watching these. Oh, I love it.
Jamie's wiped out. But yeah, next time we'll be more prepared. But those ones are the less important of the bunch. So they were the start. So
yeah, of course. I mean, it's early days, man. It's just,
and we wanted to start from the start instead of we didn't really have to go hot banana.
Yeah.
But we want to go from the start to get to
hot banana grind. There is actually a hot banana grind too, but it's too painful to sit through.
Oh no way! I didn't know this. So that must have been 1990.
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it was a lot of footage that Keith had, and and a lot of it's extras on the box set. Like the tour of Backyard, the best bits are in there. A lot of it's like, I remember there's a clip in it of Keith doing his dog eating his dinner, but literally the whole dinner. The camera don't move for like 5 minutes. And it's a bit like, what was I thinking? It's getting a bit avant-garde on it. You know what I mean? It's just...
You spelled sponsors wrong on that bit, look. Maybe that's what Jeff was angry about. Look.
Yeah, probably. He's like, I can't even spell.
Sponsors. Oh.
Man, I'm sure there's worse mistakes than that out there, John.
I'm only busting your balls.
Like I know that. Oh man,
cool.
You used to do titles on these videos. You used to have this thing called a gen lock. I don't know if you know what that is. It was basically a thing that allowed overlay. So I'd have an Amiga computer. And you'd run the footage through it, and it allowed you to overlay the Amiga's graphics over the top. That's how we did the titles.
And then
mad shit.
So how does it actually how do you flatten it? Like,
it's analog, isn't it? You run the gen lock, like the video signal goes into it and the Amiga, and it overlays the Amiga's graphics.
Oh, so that's just on there. You cut once it's on there, that's on. You
had to record it as it was happening. Yeah, I'd start the video. I'd have to press play and record, on the thing, press the footage going, hit record, press the button on the Amiga, and then it would run the credits that I'd done, going up. Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Oh, man.
But this is, when that's all you got, that's all there was. That's how you edited videos back then. It was literally recording chunks onto a tape and adding extra. There was no going back and changing anything, not easily. Yeah, it's so easy now doing videos. It's walk in the park. You know, all digitized, no loss of quality. Every time I was copying something, it was going down in quality. We had a whole batch of Angus videos that were black and white, and people thought the film was in black and white.
Oh, they actually got sold in black and white, yeah?
We didn't know. We didn't check them. They came back from the production, the copying house, and we didn't check them. And they all went out. 50 copies went out, and just pure black. Because the signal was so weak because it had been copied so many times. You know, like it wasn't until people started. Oh, I thought it was in black and white. Yeah.
Oh man, you were Anthem before.
We actually sold Angus sold well because it was the first video that had. Actually, we should talk about this when we're talking about Angus. Really,
I'd say it was the first one that was like international footage, wasn't it?
Well, it had the first ever front flip in it and the first ever 360 backflip.
Okay,
that was a pretty big seller.
Yeah.
So I remember in an advert in the Backyards newsletter, we had that, you know, featuring the first this and that exclusives. Okay. You know, people were like, there was no internet. I'll just go on YouTube. Oh, no, there is no YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you've got to buy this video if you want to see Zach Shaw do a 360 flip in 93. Yeah. Mad,
so that was Behold and Angus were 93. So we'll do them next. Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be good. I'll look forward to. I'm glad we got King Concrete out of the way. That sucked.
It wasn't that bad, man. It's all right.
No, I know the riding's good. It's the video, but I love looking at these old videos. You know, the great thing is about it's like you had the American videos, didn't you? You know, it would be like Aggro Man, the stuff that you know for America, but in England there wasn't anything till these and then you had these group of. It was like a little sort of homebrew. Like people just making their own homemade videos, you know, like you had me doing the backyard ones. It was all sort of DIY. Then you got Will Smith doing his, what was
Bald
it?
Iron. He did Bald Iron.
Holy Iron Pros, wasn't it? And all that, you know.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then Grant.
Yeah.
Smith, doing his ones. And
the guys from 20, they made one.
And Ross Milne.
Ross Milne, yeah, that was a bit later. That came.
Yeah,
well,
a bit later, but all these people.
Later to what we just saw.
Yeah, all sort of. It's mad to think that, isn't it? You know, these are just people who've managed to find a video camera. It's all just doing it in the bedrooms, making videos.
Doing it out of sheer desire.
Yeah, and that was the BMX. There were no like Pal Peralta in England of BMX videos or high end professionally made videos. One shop that you could sell the video at, and it was Backyard. Or
was
custom the best thing about that.
Two shops.
Yeah. So funny. Yeah. There's some good stories with Angus because we sold that ourselves, sort of thing, and it was sold through Backyard as well. But we were selling. I'll tell you about it later. It'll make you laugh.
I remember some dramas around Angus at the time. Yeah, because I came down to stay with you guys.
You were there a lot, John.
When Dave was there and So I remember a few dramas going on with that, but we'll get on the next one. We'll get to that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was crazy times. Yeah, there was drama.
All right,
stay tuned, kids.
On the next one, we'll dig a little bit deeper as well. Like we this is the first one, so we kind of getting familiar with it. So
it's funny doing this. Yeah, I'm up for it.
All right, man. All right, well, I'm going to
watch this, or I think they'll be switched off.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool, man. Because we're going to release this is not going to be a normal episode. It's going to be a separate episode. So we're going to release some in between the normal episodes. But yeah, this is all history and important stuff to people who like UK BMX. So this is great for me.
It's nice to be remembered for my little
fucking damn right, man.
Videos,
big contributions.
Yeah,
it's good.
That's right, man.
And it's been fun.
That's you on Angus, isn't it? Doing the voice, doing the.
That's it. Yeah, at the start.
But I'm looking forward to talking about that. That's great. So many good bits. Right. Anything else we need to cover on these old ones, or?
I think we're pretty good. Yeah, it kind of flowed quite nicely. I thought.
Yeah, once I get talking, I'm just checking. I'm just looking at what you.
You was answering the stuff that I'd asked before I'd asked it, so it's good. Yeah,
even better.
Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good if you are, man.
I'm happy. I'm great.
Right, that was fucking excellent.
Thanks, John.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Thanks for listening. We've got a Patreon page, so if you could show us any support, we'd be most grateful. The link's below. A lot of work goes into these shows, so anything you could do would be much appreciated. Thank you.